Well, hey folks, Species 7 here, and welcome to the channel. Welcome back to Farm Sim 25, and we're back in the 7 species homestead map. There's the thing. We have, unsurprisingly enough, I suppose, managed to accumulate, well, a bazillion boxes of products. Like, everything is just full. Yeah. Not sure how the animals and such are doing, but yeah, we're up to our necks in products here. No food. Oh, this is not good. And we're running on 5x. Okay, I don't want to be doing that either. There we go. We will go back to 5x, but not when there's no food. Okay. So first things first, we need to get some food in here. Yeah, we have just a billion boxes of everything. And most of it is sort of a stage 1 kind of thing where it needs to be taken elsewhere for further development. I'm not sure if Steve has, Old Man 102 has anything in place for that. Now, I know there's a thing called a logistics center, a mod that's available, and it's for just this sort of thing. You know, it will basically take in and distribute products, bottom line. Which kind of sounds like what we maybe need, but I have no idea how it works or how well it works. But we do have a little bit of money to play with. So, I'm thinking this might be a good chance to kind of give it a go and find out what's going on. Because I think we're also very close to our final set of, well, maybe not final, but we are close to some more harvests. So while we have this little gap, perhaps we should deal with things. Alright. And no. Yes. Ooh, is that all we have? Really? Well, we'll certainly take it. And we're not out of things, are we? Are you gonna give me the old missing? Yes, materials are missing for TMR. Dang it. What are we missing? TMR. Okay, hay, silage, straw, and mineral feed. That would be hay. That we are, in fact, missing. So, good to know. Good to know. Ooh, this thing barely fits in here. But good thing is it's a pusher, so we don't have to worry about it sticking its face through the roof. Can I get through? I can. Happy days. Ooh, okay. That's an issue. The other issue is everything just flickered. Like we just narrowly missed a power outage. There's a massive storm on right now. So, there's a chance I'm doing this for nothing. You guys may never see it. Because if it goes out in the middle of recording, well, I will certainly lose the recording. Okay. Oh, shut it down. Alright, so that's the cows fed. And as we figured out, we need us some hay. So let's get that dealt with. Now, the thing that concerns me most with this logistics center is that we're already so far into the, you know, many factories, greenhouses, farm plots, fruit plots, tree plots, general plot of murder. It's, it may be the logistics of converting it all into a logistics center is a bit much. Alright, so now we need hay. Now, where's our wee trucketh? There it is. Of course, it's in the wrong configuration. That's okay. Our configurator is right here. It looks like we could use a little bit of fuel anyway, so let's do that. Okay, out we go. And oop, things bouncing off the roof outside. Well, we'll repair it because, you know, $2 and all. And then we will do this, yes, and thank you, goodbye. Here we are. Put our toolbox back. Good stuff. Alright. Oh. We don't have bales. God dang it. Huh? Well, those look like... those are bales. Or are those straw? See, that's the problem of playing two different styles on two different maps. Yeah, that's just straw. The hay is in there, so... yeah. It was a thought. That's okay. It needed fueled up and that sort of thing. Sure. Alright. So this is our silent... Oh, material's missing. Yeah, it doesn't have any grass left. Whew, freaked me out there for a moment. Indeed. There we go. I guess you have to wait till the door is fully open. I think that's fair. Stops you from trying to jam the pipe through the closed door and, you know, burn out your motor and God knows what else. Yeah. Hay is what we need, right? God, I hope so. If it's straw, I'm just gonna, well, you know. Whoa! Crazy crows. Alright. So I guess map author Roadman102 didn't think much of my comments about building ridiculously large factories. No, you got all that land you can buy. Yeah. I mean, my point was, if you're going to have to drop a $250,000 or $500,000 on the factory, you know, do you really have to drop another $250,000 on a piece of land to put it on? When you could quite easily fit 4 normal-sized ones on a piece of property, you know, which would save you, of course, $1 million. But yeah, I mean, either way, there's lots of maps we play on that have tiny little factories, you know, some to the point where if you want to reduce the size further, they come with versions that aren't in sheds. But that's alright. I was not in any way trying to cut the map down, as you can see by the well over 100 hours we now have into it, but I don't have an issue with playing this map at all. I quite enjoy it. As usual, Steve did a good job. Okay. So, the only thing you should be missing now is effort. And by God, you better start making one. Alright. Oh, pig food's out of space. Well, that's a sad thing to happen, isn't it? Do I even have pigs? I don't think we have pigs. Do we have pigs? Here a piggy, there a piggy, everywhere an oink oink. Species 7 had a farm. Doesn't have a clue what's there. Oh, hang on, this looks like a piggish fold. Hello, pigs. I see. However, we could easily increase the animal. Although, I mean, this structure, having 30 pigs in a structure this size seems somehow ridiculous. Especially when it doesn't include any form of meadow or anything else. I mean, look at them. Yeah. I do not approve. I do not approve. At all. That's pretty much just ridiculous. Pigs. Here we go. What do we got in real piggeries here? Alright, well, we've got one from Old Man himself. It's 164,000. Oh, we've got 109,000. 500 animals. That's plenty. This is the one we're currently using, but yeah. Okay, that looks like just a converted sheep barn. In all honesty, I'd like to go with this one. Not because I think we need 800 pigs, but I think it would give the most space, right? Yeah, okay, that's that size. That's that size, and it's got a good size yard. So, what we're gonna do... Alright. What have we got? 7 months old. 30 of them. Okay. Now let's back up. Back up. Back to this. Okay. And we will sell you. Okay. And why? Why? Oh, you're happy over here, are you? Oh, interesting. Well, right there works, eh? But this area won't let me place a fence. Nowhere here? That is really weird. Why are they doing that? Okay. No. A meadow for a pigsty. Oh, okay. It seems a little bit ridiculous. Alright. Now, of course, we need to get into painting. Common animal mud, because, like, that's our favorite color. Yeah, let's change it to this. Alright, so we're going to want to be able to come along here. And around there. So let's trim you up a little. Let's fatten that corner. There we go. And perfect. Okay. Well, we'll figure out something to do with this space later. Alright, now. Hey, you got new neighbors. What do you think of that? Huh? Huh? Alright. So. I suppose we could have sold... Oh, that was running. I shut it off. Good for me. I suppose we could have sold whatever poop and such was there, but that's okay. Let's go grab a full truckage of poop, or food. There we go. Pig food. You're full no more. Okay. Alrighty. Now that there's food in the house. Yep, lots and lots. Ooh, we need straw. Well, we know we have that. Now we'll likely just drop a third sheep shed over there of one form or another. Ooh, there's some straw right there doing not much. But that'll be at another time. I think the logistics factory is about maybe 150, 175k, I want to say. I don't think it's more than that. It may solve nothing, like I said once. It basically just says, we'll store and sell products. Well, yeah. We'll see. It's kind of what I want it to do. If it's a proper logistics center, it should do a little bit more than that, because it should sort who those products need to go to. And of course, when one place runs out, you know, if two places use milk, and one of them runs out, that's the one you want to fill the next time you have milk, right? So it needs to have little nuances like that. There, now we can use this truck and get some straw. I'm gonna guess it'll hold, I don't know, 2 bales? Yeah. Yeah. Way off mark here. That's okay. Nice day to check out the sunflowers. They're looking very sunny, pretty flowery. As our hemp crop is, well, yeah, it should be yellowing off this close to harvest, I guess. Alright. Let's see. So we got a bunch of smaller ones and a bunch of larger ones. Well, let's go with the, since I'm only going to fit a couple. Okay. Those are big puppies, aren't they? Okay, maybe 2 is a bit, Nope, nope, look at that. Whee! Alrighty. Piggies be danged, here we come. Well, there are no piggies yet, technically, but, you know, there will be. Not my most used road, but still well worth putting it there. As our little farming empire spreads. Okay. So... Huh. Where would one put straw, I should wonder. Well, that looks like some kind of door at the other end. Huh. That looks more like food than straw. Hmm. Alright, well. So, Alrighty, that worked. And we now have 15,000 liters of straw. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Alright. Now comes this part. Piggies. So what did we have? I think we had Berkshires, didn't we? I think we did. We're going to go with the 3-monthers. Okay, we had... Oh, I don't want 250, thanks. That's a bit much. Let's go with... 50. Okay. And then we're going to grab... Okay. There we go. I know we lost some time with them, but 3 months is the oldest you can buy your piggies. So, yeah. Now, what we need is, is it under here? No, it's maybe here. No. Here we go. What do we like? Oh, right. That's right. Sorry, guys. I can't give you any sort of tree. 'Cause, well, apparently there's too many trees. But that's better. Look at that. They're not piled up on a 2-foot wide strip of concrete at the front of their shed, right? Can look in here? Sure. Oh, I know. Okay, that's gonna have to go. 'Cause, well, that's gonna be a bit awkward. That's alright. I think we have one in front of the cow. Yeah, see, exact same place in the cow shed. You didn't really want to get out your slurry, did you? Yeah. I suppose what we could do... Let's see here. Hey, look over there. Cool. Yeah, we'll just use the chainsaw of magic disappearances. There we go. I said, oh, good one, dummy. That was the only shade we had. Actually, it was only shading the building. And you guys have under that ledge. So, you'd think, of course, that having just gotten rid of 2 trees, that I could now add some. Unfortunately, no. I can't. I tried that. Way back near the beginning. Said I couldn't add. In fact, I think it was for the same thing, to put a tree, a little shade for some of the animals. And, yeah, no uncertain terms. No, sorry. We don't allow that kind of behavior on this map. So yeah, I cut down like 10 trees and then tried again. And I was like, well, obviously we're over by more than 10, aren't we? And judging by the size of the map and all the trees that are on it, yeah, that could be a thing. Now I know there's a mod that will allow you to put in more than the specified number of animal husbandries. But I don't know that there's one for A little bit of glitching with the egg curtains there, you see that? Huh. Alrighty. This is just to make some of the money back we just spent on piggies. Which was quite a bit. Yeah, 45,000 back. Of course, that's nowhere near what we spent, but it's $45,000. Alrighty. Now, as I can avoid it no longer. Oh wait, it's the end of the episode. Well, geez, you know. No, we're gonna try. All right, now. I suppose. I mean, something like this would be good because it's kind of right in the heart of all of this generative stuff. But let's have a little a lookity-loo. See if we can find it first. Okay, I think this. Yeah, here we go. 175,000. Receive, store, and distribute. Exactly what a logistics center should do. Oh, that ain't a big puppy, is it? Holy smoking monkeys. Old man, did you make this? Overlaps. Well, that wouldn't be a bad spot, you know that? Now, I don't see an actual loading set, so I would assume, again, I know, but that it's something that works completely internally, right? Which, that's the idea. It's to stop us from having to go, oh, let's carry another trailer full of crap over here. We should be able to just go, here, I have this many items, they need to be moved to this many places. That's your job, do it. Okay, it's there. It's there. Alright, before I get too sexy with the landscaping, let's go and have a look. See if any of it makes any sense. Oh, that's a dairy? What? Oh. I'm an idiot. Oh, right, it wouldn't fit. There it is, way the heck over there. I'm thinking, yeah, but didn't I? No. No, it turned out that looks like a big open lot. It's not. That's, you know, that's the backyard in the middle of suburbia, that is. Ah, logistics. There it is, way over there. I just want to kind of casually stroll by these greenhouses and make sure that they are greenhousing. Running sugar beets, long grain rice. Excellent. I do believe it's the sugar beets we seek. Okay. Fooled me. I thought I could get through there. Okay, I should be able to get through here. Alright. Ooh. Okay then. Oh my. Oh, we do have to dump things? Owned by about no active storage is empty. Okay. Huh? You better not ask me if I want to buy it. Okay. Production chains. Yeah. See, I think... Alright, let's pick something in its rawest form. Carrots. Well, yeah, okay, they can also become carrot soup. Alright. Recipe carrot soup. Huh. Yeah, that's what I meant. Remember, so you know, this might be something you need to do right at the beginning. And yeah, that's what I'm thinking this is. I mean, yeah, we do make barrels. So let's pick barrels, okay? Change output mode. Alright, let's say we wanted to change it. Okay, distributing. Storing, selling, distributing. Okay. It doesn't ask you where. This is another thing. Cost per month, $60. So if we're going to bring 200 items in here, let's say, and that wouldn't be hard to do. I mean, look at all the stuff that's here, you know, compared to what we make. We make those. We make this. We make, well, theoretically, we make butter. We make canned peas. All of these. Yep, still there. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, grape juice, grapes. All of these things we make. Yeah, and it's not a short list. And at $60 a month a piece, well, I mean, I guess if you're spending 10 grand a month, but it's going to distribute everything, I guess that's still somehow worth it. But does it... See, okay, there's planks and long planks. Dang, eh? Might actually be worth... There's beams. Huh. See, I guess at this point you go, okay, well, we'll activate that, and then we find the next thing we'll make, and we activate that. But we also have to figure out what we're actually making right now. And what we're using where. That's what I mean. If you know, every time you added a new, like let's say we were just putting the carpenter down, right? Well, we could add wood beams, planks, and long planks, right? And then we drop the cooper, and we can go distribute those, and it would distribute them to the cooper, and the barrels would go, in this case, to the wine place, right? As it is now, we kind of have to figure out, do we actually have everything? You know, like I'm not producing bathtubs, or at the moment, bread, right? Because we don't have a mill to break the bread down. You know, there is things on here as well that I don't see that it distributes. You know, diesel oil, stuff like that. Wow, even rice saplings, eh? Stones? Jeez. Yeah, I mean, there's a few things on there that aren't there, or things aren't there that aren't on there, or, you know, yeah. Huh. Like, I don't think we're making buffalo milk yet. Like curtain rolls, for instance. We'd like to distribute those, right? Because there's places that use them. Alright. Well, I'm going to have a think about this. And because it's probably going to take us an entire episode to try and set it up. So what I can do in the meantime, since I think we're going to keep it at least, let's get the important stuff done, shall we? That tree's gotta go. Okay. Alright. Okay, I guess we have a logistics center now. Because we can get that working properly, I mean, by all rights, we should be able to get rid of a lot of our warehouses. Right? Because things should get used as they're needed. But like I said, we'll see how it goes. It looks like it's going to be a, you know, a matter of go through. And like I said, there's a lot of things like that it just doesn't list. You know, pallets, boxes. The furniture it does, oddly enough, even though they're just strictly a sale item. Yeah, clover, no. Blueberries, no. So yeah, there's some things. It might help take some of the load off. But then I gotta remember what it's taking and what I'm taking. Which, yeah, I don't know if I can take it. But, there you be. I think that's going to do it. No more flickers. I can still hear things bouncing off the roof and the wind is howling pretty darn rootin' strong out there. Oh, I guess we can go back up to Le 5X. There we go. I just want to have a quick check on the hemp here and see if it's almost harvestable or not. Ooh, materials missing for cement and jars. Oh. What are we missing? You're not going to tell me there. It seems to me the Laughing Boy is on the other side. I kind of thought it was looking a little bare out here. Okay. So, what are we missing? Sand. Okay. That makes sense. That's needed for both the cement and the jars. We need a load of land and we need some plastic. We're almost out of plastic. Alrighty. Well, there you go. But that's going to do it for our first day back. You can go away now. Thank you. You've still got wood and stuff? Yep. Oh, lots, actually. Cool. There you go. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, remember to hit that like button. Until next time, though, take good care of each other, folks, and ciao for now.